What's up, guys? JV2017 here, and this is day one interviews of E3. So I'm gonna have to talk pretty fast here. The interviews I watched were on either Spike TV or G4. So here we go. Bioshock Infinite was first. It was the interview was really based around the propaganda and how the world is affected by this split between three factions, I believe. And I'm not going to go really into the factions because we're on a time crunch here, but the city was beautiful. Really, really great graphics. It's coming together. They also had a gameplay trailer that I'll talk about in the Sony press conference. That'll be pretty soon. So next was Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, and they interviewed Todd Howard, the head guy over at Bethesda, and he talked about the game, and it was a really beautiful game. They had an environment in the demo walkthrough, snowy environment, very, very cool. You can dual wield, all that fun stuff. And you can also cast spells with while you can attack with your sword out. That's fucking amazing. There's 150 dungeons, is what he said. That's so much hours of content. He said almost 300 hours, and they stopped counting, is what they said. But maybe 300 hours, that's like jizz in my pants right now. Like I said, dual wielding. You can dual wield swords. You can do spells in one hand and sword in the other, and you can also dual wield spells for a more powerful spell. Incredible stuff. You can also have dragon shouts. That's a new kind of mechanic in the game, and you get them by defeating dragons. And one of the cool ones they showed off was the storm one, and you just the environment changes immediately, and it's like a thunderstorm, and the lightning kills the dragon. Amazing. You can also breathe fire dragon breath. Awesome. Next we have Batman Arkham City, and Catwoman is a playable character. Very big announcement. Two-Face was really cool. It's open world. That's another thing that's very different. And you can also interrogate guys. Really, really cool announcements. They also had a little Deadliest Warrior Legends thing, but I didn't really want to talk about that because no one cares. Halo 4 and the Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. Halo 4 is on an undisclosed location. It almost looks like it's a planet from the little reveal trailer they had. Either a planet or like a gate to somewhere, or a halo, maybe. We don't know. The remake runs on the Reach engine. That's something cool, but you can also switch to the original engine too, because 343 Studios did that, and that's who's developing the new Halo. Modern Warfare 3. They had an interview. They did the Black Tuesday mission, which takes place right after Modern Warfare 2. Hybrid sites. You can have two sites. It's really cool, complicated. I'll talk about it a little more in a different update video. In this one, I saw the P90, the AK-47, the M4A1, AT4, and SPAS-12, all in single player. Very cool. Silenced and ACOG attachments are back, of course. Scoped grenade launcher. They had this weird kind of weapon where you look down a scope and shot a explosive. Really weird. Also, there's explosive fatigue. Like, your guy flinches when he gets hit by explosives. I know that's already there, but it's a little more exaggerated this time. Might play a better... a bigger part. The new Predator missile is called the Reaper, which is really cool. And they also had a really cool chopper gunner battle. There was a Fable the Journey interview. I wasn't really impressed by that, unfortunately. Saints Row the Third, crazy over-the-top game, crazy melee. The game's all about causing mayhem, and there's half-naked hookers on every block corner. It's kind of crazy. Crazy weapons. You can call in airstrikes. It's like the most over-the-top game I've ever seen. Way more over-the-top than any Grand Theft Auto. That's probably because of the way you control your character. Twisted Metal. There's huge boss battles and giant environments, and I've never played Twisted Metal before, so I can't really speculate a lot from my own personal experience, but there's tons of weapons. You can drive in a vehicle, just normal van with Sweet Tooth, I believe is his name. You can also walk like a transformer. Kind of weird. And you can also go in the air. So very cool. And a Mass Effect 3 interview. They're really going for a more cinematic focus. I know the game really is kind of like a movie, but it's even more kind of cinematic. They also have the Omniblade, which is a new melee weapon that they didn't have before. The melee was really bland in the Mass Effect series. They vamped it up with these awesome animations, and you can also it also incorporates stealth gameplay. So you can like hide behind cover and then like Omniblade a guy from around the corner, and it's really cool. Also, Rex was kind of hinted that he's in the game. Really cool. There's also combat rolls, which increases your movement, and also the Cerberus Atlas vehicle is usable. So that's the recap for the interviews on G4 and Spike TV for the first day of E3. I'll be back soon. Peace.